Welcome to a post-recording of this episode of Bayonetta because the actual audio got lost.
Ugh.
It got deleted out of my thumb drive. So now we're doing things differently to make sure that doesn't happen again.
Never saving directly to the thumb drive.
Take care of my babies, will you? Some people may have a thing for the 45s, but to me, these are the real works of art.
I really cannot hear
anything.
That's because I turned things down. Okay. Vigord, City of Deja Vu. Deja Vu! And I'm just showing off. Oh, that's right. I bought the Afterburner kick. That's what I was doing in the shop. Because I wanted it for the upcoming boss fight. Moon and angels as they fall with a motorbike. Wait, what? Weaponized motorcycles! More weaponized motorcycling!
Never stop.
Don't stop believing. Devil May Cry would eventually catch up with an actual motorcycle weapon. Bam!
Fancy bumping into you here. Out to find some answers about your past, are we?
You've quite the familiar face, and using the same powers. But you'll have to forgive me. Do we know each other?
Same powers? Don't make me laugh. Your little dip in that lake has left you a bit rusty.
I've been high and dry for 20 years now. The only rust on me is from the lack of any real challenge.
What about fake challenges?
Perhaps you're up for the task.
You've already disappointed me.
Huh? How did that not get there? Boom. Bang. Grab it! Nope. Too late.
This is a moment I've long desired. But you've forgotten your destiny. And wasted the past 20 years.
You can have this back now.
You're right. I do seem to be having trouble remembering things of late. Would you be so kind as to take it from the top?
2 overseers, the eyes of the world. They are the power behind everything.
What about the power in front of everything?
John, as heir to the clan, the time has come for you to prove your right to fight under the Umbra name. You may select opponents of your choice.
Then allow me to face the outcast.
Oh, she couldn't fight the incast.
None. Healing Kiadagat. The child is of impure blood. Challenging her would be a violation of our tenets of faith.
It would not be the first time we faced each other.
Kiard?
Will you face me in this hallowed arena?
Sure, why not?
Well, if I must. But I pray you've got a little something for me in return. You know, I'm very fond of stuffed animals.
That's a clue.
And then my life turned into a film strip.
And now it's time for the boss battle! When the moonlight shines bright in the sky, face a wall and press towards it and jump off with the thing to cancel the witch walk! The witchy witch walk!
It's like, kind of like what they do in the My Hero Academia fighting game, except it actually makes sense.
Oh. It's Super Bayonetta Galaxy. But yeah, I wanted the afterburner kick for this fight because it helps. Get her!
Get her! Get her!
Whoa. Giant punchy hand! That was pretty nice. Sometimes I play this and I feel like I'm not doing my best, and then I look back on it and it's like, wait, is that me playing this? I get that way with Ninja Gaiden sometimes.
Back on walls or ceilings or floors, who really cares?
Ow. Okay, that was me being careless. Dive kick! Death from above!
Yay!
Death from above! And now that the flashback is done, we have the power to walk on walls in the moonlight. In the moonlight!
Sean.
In the moonlight! Yoga walking on the walls!
And I go over here to destroy this statue and get a witch heart. Broken witch heart. But for broken witch hearts, repair the witch heart into a witch heart!
That's a lot of witch heart.
But which heart? Which heart are you talking about, Mark? We've seen this one before, but now it's their leader!
Heads up!
It's time for... Deer and Decorations! Oh god. I dodged preemptively. It's like, dodge to get the witch no, wait. No, now dodge! I don't even have to look at you! Yeah, those heads remind me of the demon the demon choirs, or the little baby demon things from Devil May Cry 2.
Look at all those heads!
These are the faces of angels! Wait, what? Speaking of heads, that guy lost his. That is one problem with the slide, is sometimes you end up sliding past them. I could have done better. If I had gotten more combo points, I could have gotten a platinum. Gotta go get a platinum. Gotta go be like Batman.
Batman get the platinum.
You know who gave birth to Batman? Batmum. And now the clouds cover the moon. You can't walk on the walls anymore. Shoink. Open up!
Coming through!
I see a birdie bird. Give me that. Tears of blood.
Shoot those buildings. Who's boss?
I can shoot out the windows to get stuff. Oh, great. This. Within Old Vigard, many ancient stone structures have been preserved, being developed further as they are repaired, lending to the town a particular sense of the historic. Modern architecture has also taken hold in Vigard, starting with the cathedral central station. However, it is all to give form to the sacred institutions of the ancient stages. The architecture gives us a glimpse into the people's deep sense of respect for their past. This town of old and new still keeps within its bounds several strange things that the modern man struggles to make heads or tails of. For instance, dark green barriers made of an... Come on past me.
Come on past Mike.
I must have had trouble
You must have
reading
been
that.
talking about something. You might have interrupted or talked about something else.
Or, for instance, dark green barriers made of an as yet unknown material seem to block certain alleyways. Their shape, comprised of many complex bricks, impedes one from proceeding down the ancient paths of the city as though they were rejecting visitor. As they were a rejected visitor. Even though it seems these paths saw everyday use in their distant past. I may claim this material is as yet unknown, but in reality I haven't a clue regarding its composition. It is harder and heavier than anything a human being is capable of moving. Or so I have surmised from the examining of its chilly surface. Pushing one's ear against the wall, the sounds of the other side reverberate and echo within, resounding throughout the inner workings of the wall, as if a glockenspiel was playing scales. I've never seen a material like this, but many of the walls within the city are made from this material, and from the cliffs one can see an enormous monument constructed from the same mysterious matter. Blah, 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 blah. I wonder why these lost witches and sages scattered these walls.
And...
Around the city.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. You had looked up what glockenspiel was.
Oh, yeah.
What is that? Do you
It's
remember?
like a xylophone.
Oh. Open up, Mr. Will. Even a short examination of this wall shows there isn't any way through. Perhaps if I were to unleash some temporal witch power on it. Flutter, flutter. Butter, flutter. Lift that. Do. Oh yeah, something I wanted to talk about, but never really got around to because I would be getting into it just playing the game.
Uh-huh.
But now that we're doing post commentary, maybe I'll mention it. So yeah, Sega originally did not want to publish this game. Oh, Sega gave I forget the name of the guy who made the game. But they gave him an ultimatum, which was basically, we'll publish the game if you lose the glasses on Bayonetta. And he was like, no. And then had to, do his whole presentation to be like, see, glasses aren't such a bad thing on the main character. And then they finally conceded. And because he was salty about it, he gave every character in the game glasses at one point or another. The word witch usually conjures up images in our head of an old woman using strange magic. But pursue the history of Vigard, and you will find a vastly different picture of incredibly brave women who once inhabited the area. They were known as the Umbra witches. While these witches are said to have manipulated magic, there remains very little recorded history to back these claims, yet they shared many powers with their opposing counterparts, the Lumen Sages, and from their records we can gather a better view of what magic entailed. As overseers of history, they possess the ability to literally see everything in an instant, also known as temporal control. This technique sharpened all of the five senses. That is a weird way to say that. And pushed one's emotional energy to its very limit. It is a world where a falling drop of water can become a crown and a hummingbird slowly and elegantly flaps its wings. Temporal control is not just simply being able to recognize this world. It also enables one to boost their physical abilities and move freely within that single moment. Temporal control requires a sound body and mind, and complete grasp of spirit energy. While similar, the witches and sages each practice this art differently, leading to different names for their respective techniques. Witch time and light speed. Slow! Mach speed! In a live stream recording that I was listening to the other day, they were talking about they wanted platinum to make everything. One of them was like, one of them said, Platinum Beautiful Joe, and the other one goes, we already have that. It's called Beautiful Joe.
Yeah.
Hold up. Swoosh. Axe body spray.
Do you believe in fate? Fate brought us here together, and it will never tear us apart.
I'm okay. I meant to do that.
Damn it! I said stop! I'm authorized to use deadly force!
Tuxedo mask? No, not tuxedo mask!
Wire away!
Fuck! Where'd that bugger go?
Swink!
Sayonara.
Sayonara, guard the asshole.
Fleur de ciré, eau de parfum. Such a wonderful floral bouquet. With its subtle hints of rosemary. You know, in the language of flowers, rosemary equates to remembrance. Which doesn't quite equate to you, now does it? Bayonetta!
I don't know why I threw away my cloak.
Shit! Will you stop that?
That little Bayonetta was a nice touch. Seeing you here, I suppose it wasn't the only one. You certainly blew, hadn't you, my little Cheshire puss?
I'm not your pet. The name is Luca. A name you better remember. Shit! Damn it! Wait! You can't just run away from me like that! I know what I saw that day!
Why does this voice sound so damn familiar? His full name is Luca Redgrave, if you want to look it up.
I know all about your kind. Sure, my colleagues laugh at me for chasing fairy tales, amongst other things. But I know they're real. I know the truth.
And it will set me free. Maybe free of my life, but hey, who's counting, right?
The smell. It's the same smell that clung to the air the day my father was murdered. Which means I'm right on your doorstep, Bayonetta.
Wrong one!
I'll let you in on a little secret, Cheshire.
The name is Luke.
Shit.
You need to hone your sense of smell, my dear.
There's no rosemary in the perfume. After all, rosemary's a demon repellent.
No rosemary. Boink. Smorgasbord! Do. Whippity whippity woo. Ah, man. Last time I tried to practice this game, I was not playing half this well. And that was this morning. Although that was a wasted spinny spin. I wanted to try to use the afterburner kick, but I screwed it up and I was like, try again.
Jeez, 735 different things he's been in. No wonder he sounds familiar to you.
Huh.
Been all over the place.
Has he been in any animes?
Chicken. A lot of video games, a lot of...
Well, it's like his voice sounds familiar from somewhere. I think I know where it is, but I don't want to say it in case I get it wrong and make a fool out of myself. Ha
In Smash Brothers, he played both Marth and Alucard.
Huh. Did he play Alucard in the PSP version that we played?
Looking through his exceptionally long list of things he's been in. My goodness. It's like, geez, this guy must get 5 new jobs every month.
Dodged. Can't touch this.
He did the voice of Sasuke in Naruto? Huh.
Wait, Sasuke and Naruto?
Yeah.
Wait, what's his name?
Oh, yeah. His name is Yuri Lowenthal.
That's Rollin!
No wonder his voice sounded familiar.
But he's not using that voice.
You only run away so fast because you've got something to run from. Me! But you can't escape me forever.
Apparently we can't.
Ikuze!
But yeah, he's not doing that voice. He's doing a different voice.
Yeah.
was like, as soon as you said he was Sasuke in Naruto, I was like, wait, but Sasuke was played by... I was like, hold up, what's the guy's name? And you're like, oh right, I haven't said that. He's also one of the default voices for the custom character in Xenoblade X.
Huh.
He's the voice that I actually chose.
No matter where we go, no matter what we do, there's no escaping Spectrums.
No, apparently not. That's a gate that opens and closes. The opening and closing of this gate is automatic and timed with the trolley stuff. I didn't get to read all of that, and I ain't going back to actually read it proper. Oh no, it's out of control, and I dodged it.
All too easy.
Enchant. Hey look, biblically accurate angels.
Yep.
Wheels within wheels.
Wheels and wheels and wheels.
Whenever the wheels went, they followed, for their essence was in the wheels. I honestly think that's probably where the inspiration for that enemy probably came from.
Yeah.
There is also an Okami enemy that looks similar to that, but is based more on Japanese stuff. There's also enemies in the Castlevania games that are wheels like that.
Huh.
Enter the I cannot pronounce that word! Lithium?
Lithium sounds possible.
You said it once because you said you heard it in something.
Well, I can't see the screen that well from over here.
It was like ALFIEUN or something like that.
Lithium?
Alphine?
Alphine? Oh, yeah, it is Alphine.
Alphine Elric? Anyways, limited punches and kicks. So, like, every time I go to do part of this combo, I hold down the button so that I follow up with gunshots to maximize my damage eyes. And then I just punch him once and he dies.
Goodbye.
Oh, and don't worry, for all the rest of these, because this is a post-recording, I've already edited, I've already taken the liberty to edit it so that it goes straight to my successful attempts.
Oh, thank goodness. That'll save time.
Yeah. I could have also edited out these loading screens, but I didn't. I just kind of like practicing the moves and having the thing show like what the different combos were. The building was completely destroyed by the collision. Everything is covered in rubble. As far as the eye can see, this path seems to have been made impassable. Yup, there's no way she could jump over that trolley. No way whatsoever.
That's impossible.
If you're going to tell me it's impossible, like, pile more rubble onto it and make it actually impossible.
Yeah.
Like, I could climb over that, okay?
Yeah, come on.
I could frickin' climb over that. But why have one lithium or Alphine? Does not look like it should be Alphine. When you can have two! Defeat all enemies. Oh yeah, I kept failing this one because I kept getting sniped by one of the enemies from the damn little, you know, the clouds, the misty clouds.
Oh, yeah.
That I couldn't see. Of course, you guys won't. Speaking of things that won't be seen, are those failed attempts that I just talked about.
Yeah.
Shotgun. And in you go. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Spinny, spinny, spinny round, spinny round, spinny round. Aha. And splat. Missed me, now you... Well, no one wants a kiss from you. So, with the phrase miss me, now you gotta kiss me, would that be considered sexual harassment from the point of view of the one that has to do the kissing, or from the one that demands the kiss?
That's a...
I'd say maybe from the one that demands the kiss.
Yeah.
I usually do a lot better when I'm not actually trying to purposely go for witch time all the time, because then I'm just like, I'll just dodge when there's the slightest hint of an enemy thing coming at me, rather than trying to time it perfectly. You know?
Yeah.
I am very much out of practice. I'm gonna have to practice some. I have not been sleeping well this last week, actually. And I'm not entirely sure why. It's like I wake up, I go to bed at a reasonable time. Wake up in the morning. I have energy, and then I'm like, and then after the fact, like around noon or something, I'm just like, oh, I just need to lay down. I just have nothing.
Yeah.
And then I fall asleep for a few hours, and then I wake up, and I'm awake, but I'm like drained, and just like, ugh, and I don't feel like playing something like this or Ninja Gaiden or whatever.
Ugh.
But while we're doing this post-recording, Ninja Gaiden's been on hiatus. By the time this comes out, Ninja Gaiden will probably be off of its hiatus, but at the time we're doing this, Ninja Gaiden's been on hiatus for a bit, and you know, that's pretty much the reason, is because I've just been like... So I just don't feel like playing a high-octane action game that requires like split-second reflexes and the like when I just feel tired.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Ugh.
And I don't know what. I honestly think it might have been from the New Year's stream. The second day, I did not sleep very well. Your cats were being loud and obnoxious.
Oh, great.
Usually Josh is the one being loud and obnoxious. But even without that, I just could not sleep. More notebook stuff. In the rigorous pursuit of the art of in the rigorous pursuit that are the magical arts, just one method, something, the witch walk. The urban witches... To the urban witches, it seems witch walk was truly indispensable. Taking their power from the moon, this band of witches were able to draw on the power of enriching qualities of the moonlight to execute high-level techniques. However, records state that witch walk was powered by a pact with a with a particularly powerful demon who would grant the power to break gravity's bonds, and not by the more common moonlit source. As no further records remain as to the nature of this technique, any more hard facts remain unknown. However, by looking at the traces left on the buildings around Vigard, one can make some further assumptions. The traces are, in fact, footprints left on the surfaces of the walls. They blend into the city so well that you almost never catch a glimpse of them at first glance. In fact, those without knowledge of which walk would probably never notice the footprints' presence. Amongst the dirt and scars on the surface, there are many buildings in Vigard where footprints sporadically continue along their sides. This must be none other than the magic witch book. Many of these buildings where the witches have left their marks are truly strange. There are doors in unbelievably high locations of the building, or the building may lack a path to its entrance entirely, rejecting all intruders and living a life of solitude. Witch Walk was not just a training technique for the Umbran witches, it was a shield that protected their way of life. I might have to go back and reread some of that, because holy shit, past me must have read that really well.
Yeah, dang.
Compared to some of the other ones.
Where your past self was like, oh, let's slow.
Yeah. Maybe that's when I woke up.
That's what I'm thinking.
And then I got hit there. You know what's funny is that Bayonetta is able to have gun battles like this and actually still make them exciting compared to Devil May Cry 2, because it's not about just spam your guns, it's about the mechanics and how that works.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, there are enemies in Devil May Cry games where you want to spam your guns, but you know. And when you play as Lady in Devil May Cry 4, she spams her guns, because that's all she is known for, but they made it work. It's all about the mechanics and how that works. The problem with Devil May Cry 2 in particular is that spam your gun... Like, they had some idea of developed gunplay, but they didn't really develop it all that much further. You could theoretically spam your guns in Devil May Cry 3 and make it more enjoyable just because of Gunslinger style.
Yep.
Which adds a lot of gun mechanics. There we go with another avocado.
Avocado.
I know that's not what she's actually saying, but it's what it sounds like she's saying. Mash that button past me! Mash it! Mash it! Mash it! Mash it! 550! I couldn't remember how well I mashed. Something I noticed when watching these back is that if you look at the records that they drop, on the cover of the record is actually a picture of the weapon you're going to get.
Huh. That's a neat little detail.
So, that has, like, crossed swords. And that's the one that gives me the sword. It gives me a katana.
Hey, don't cut Crash Bandicoot's girlfriend in half.
Well, no one said anything about cutting her in half. You just said we were going to cut her. It could be like a little nick on the arm.
Yeah.
Like Pirates of the Caribbean. No one said how much blood. Witches were ones of talent. That is my impression after years of extensive research into the Umbra. The word witches triggers within us all prejudice towards the paranormal or the supernatural. However, in this ancient city of Vigard, the magical arts were a systemic form of scholarship. Of course, what I have learned about witches will be labeled as fraud by the world at large, or undoubtedly dismissed as nonsense. I will begin these notes with items I have confirmed to be absolute facts in regards to witches. Due to their lack of contact with the outside world, we often feel that witches were strictly hereditary order. However, this was not always the case. For one to become a witch, one must first and foremost possess incredible spirit energy. Those with the power could become witches despite being of low birth, and those without power would be forced into secular life, regardless of any blood ties to a witch clan. Naturally, children born within a clan are often quick to grasp the concept of magic due to the environment around them, allowing their innate abilities to bloom at a much earlier age. Coming to grips with this concept must have inspired one to further hone their spirit energy. These children were also able to participate in extensive drills with other witches, and only those who had shown great promise and achievement were able to take their witchly vows prior to passage into womanhood. The exact nature of spirit energy remains unclear, although recognizing its existence within oneself and refining this talent further was one true path to proceed to produce a witch of great ability. Blah. Blah, blah, blah.
And back to the regular game. Let's go.
Let's go to the shop, oh baby. Let's go to the shop, oh honey. Let's practice our combos.
You know, it's always weird when I make the,
Another LP? Working me to the bone. But no need to pity me. I was bored anyways. Let me go whip some things into
top
shape for
moments
you.
videos every year. Because it's like... Because it's like, there are certain series that are like, we're doing in like December, we're recording in December, and then it goes into January, and so it's like you've got games that are like, only half of their episodes are in 1 year.
Oh,
So it's like-
yeah, I hate that.
So it's like Threads of Fate. It's like, Threads of Fate, we did that last...
This took a bit of pound into shape, but the workmanship's solid. Now, go put this thing to good use.
Threats of Fate.
Yeah, Threads of Fate, we did that in 2019. But we did like the last 7 or 8 episodes in 2020.
Anyways, I just bought me a Stanger for my new Smord.
Stanger, Smord. Smord sounds like a verb of s'more. You just got s'mored!
Please, sir, I want s'more. And I buy the break dance.
I was just thinking about like a game show like Double Dare, where it's like, all right, now find the flag, get into the giant s'more, get into the marshmallow, find it.
Oh, you just got s'mored, son!
He got s'mored.
It's like, no wait, wrong button. I keep pressing start when I want to go to the menu. I equip my Smord,
Equip that s'more.
and then I go to show you the Stinger.
Oh yeah, that's classic.
I think at this point, you in the original recording, you had like your eyes closed or something, and I was like, Mark, and you're like, oh yeah, that's definitely a stinger.
Yeah. Yep. Look at that. Straight up stinger.
I got me a sword.
I'm just imagining Beautiful Joe and Dante doing a fusion dance. And then, wait, why are they a woman wearing glasses now?
Why wouldn't they be?
Oh wait, I got a better combination. Instead of Dante and Beautiful Joe,
It's Dante and Sylvia?
I was gonna say it's Sylvia and Trish.
That makes... Speaking of which, I almost get the feeling that the guy who made this game, I keep forgetting his name off the top of my damn head. He's the creator of, Beautiful Joe and Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
I think he has a thing for glasses. I mean, there's Sylvia. Trish has sunglasses. I think he's also responsible for Piano 3 and those futuristic sunglasses. So, yeah, I think he's got a... I think he's got good taste.
he fought for Bayonetta to keep her glasses.
He did. And then, because he was salty about it, he's like, okay, fine, every character gets glasses at some point or another. And Sega was just like, yeah, well, she's supposed to be attractive, but she's got them glasses on. It's like, nobody ever likes that. There's not like a contingent of people that find that attractive, right?
Oh
and I'm just like, you guys are out of touch.
When, it's funny because, speaking of glasses, at the end of It's a Wonderful Life, when George is like, where's my wife? Where's my wife? You're not gonna like it, George. It's like, okay, what terrible thing has happened to his wife? What's going on? She's an old maid. She never married. Where is she? She's just closing up the library. And I always add a no. Like, she works in a library. No, and she has glasses. No. It's like, wait, this doesn't sound so bad.
Actually, how does marrying mean that she doesn't wear glasses? That doesn't make any
sense. Does marrying her make her vision better? What's going on?
I think it was an old stereotype, like glasses equals ugly, and is like that's not true though.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid.
Anyways, this one pissed me the fuck off, I remember.
Oh, gosh.
Thankfully, we're cutting straight to my successful attempt.
Nobody knows the trouble you... Oh, okay.
Stupid Discord. That's why I usually don't like to have Discord running. Anyways, that's one of the reasons I bought Breakdance, was for this Alfheim. Or whatever it's called.
Whatever in the world this place is called.
Whatever in the world this stupid place is called now. And yeah, there's a limit of enemies for me to do these torture attacks on, so if I kill all of them without doing that, then I am just straight up bona fide. Ah, daggone it. Oh, and that's right. This is when I told you that, you lose magic power for getting hit. And you were like, oh, that's something Devil May Cry doesn't do. They don't do it in Bayonetta 2 either. Though Bayonetta 2 introduced Umbran Climax. Fuck off.
See, this is why I turned notifications off for that.
I usually just turn Discord off.
Yeah, that works too.
Except I haven't turned it off as much once we had our strategy guides Discord server.
Mm-hmm.
And clunch. And then I'm just like, okay, everyone dies now.
All of you die.
It's like, camera, 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 camera.
Camera.
Smile for the camera. Broken moon pile.
Combo, 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 combo.
Combo man, combo man. Combo man, combo man. He's whole grain with plenty of bran. Wait, what?
I remember when Combos made this really freaky superhero that was like a bunch of heroes combined, but in the dumbest way imaginable.
Wait, what?
It's like they had this thing where it's like, we're gonna combine all these superheroes, but instead of doing it in a cool way, like he's got, I don't know, he's got this power.
Are you talking about like Combos pretzels? Or?
Yeah, I think it was Combos pretzels. Where like we combined all these superheroes together instead of doing it in a cool way, where it's like it's got this power or this, and his arm looks like this. It was like no. Instead of doing it like that, what they did was they stacked them. It's like he's got a little bit of Hulk here, and then a little bit of Thor here, and then the stupidest way to combine a character ever.
Was this like in a commercial to be like some combinations just don't work, but but combo pretzels is a combination you can't resist or some shit like
I should
that.
get some combo. I haven't had combo pretzels in a while. I love combo pretzels.
Who doesn't like combo pretzels? Except for the people that don't like cheese.
Like
Whoever they might be.
yeah, definitely no more kitty.
Nobody's going to know what the hell you mean by that.
Yes, be confused, everyone.
You see, it's relevant because this is a game about witches, and witches have cats, but this is a witch without cats. So, that's what he meant. Except it's not. I know what you meant, but they don't know.
Yep.
I almost sounded like that one guy from Star Ocean's, like, she may not know it, but I know it.
Yeah.
Oh. And everyone's like, what the fuck? I just like using the afterburner kick. It's like up and down, up and down, up and down.
Up and down.
And all around.
Hey, check this out. What are you buying? Heard that in a game once.
A game that was probably developed by the same guy. I was like, okay, I'm buying this technique, and now I'm leaving.
Bye.
Like, dodge, dodge, dodge. Oh yeah, I think I was mentioning that that this game has both a dedicated dodge button and you can also dodge the Devil May Cry way. In Bayonetta 2, you can only dodge the Devil May Cry way. And then I fucked that up.
I wonder if there are other stories of development teams that were similar to Platinum.
Oh, Treasure. Treasure was ex-Konami employees that left because they wanted more independent freedom to pursue what they wanted to do.
Well, they certainly did that.
And then they made Gradius 5 for Konami.
Wow.
Except it feels more like a treasure game. But treasure games feel like Konami games. So it kind of balances out. But treasure games don't exactly feel like Konami games in the same way that Gradius 5 feels like a treasure game. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
It's like treasure games have a Konami likeness to them, but it feels like a branched evolution. Kind of like how Bayonetta feels like a Devil May Cry game, but not quite like Devil May Cry 3 and up.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it feels more similar to Devil May Cry 1, and you could definitely see, like, if this guy had stayed in charge of the series, where it probably would have gone. But, yeah. Hey, remember in that flashback scene when Bayonetta said she likes stuffed animals?
Yep.
Who's there?
No particular reason why I brought that up.
Enough hide and seek, my scurrying little friend. Just a child? What are you doing running around Vigrid? You're certainly not dressed in your Sunday best.
It's not exactly her Sunday worst either.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words,
Which way did she go?
Where did the little girl go?
Hey, girl, go. Uh-oh. I can't understand you! Speak English!
Yeah! I don't speak angel. I don't speak dragon angel thing.
It's a very specific dialect of angel, you see.
Yeah.
Jumpy jump! Ow! Dodged a little too late.
My, somebody hasn't been brushing.
By the way, you can hit those fireballs back at him, but only in which time.
Huh.
And he's lifting the whole building.
Yeah.
And at this point, I think I was just, like, trying to hurry up and get done. So I was just like, come on!
Just try already.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Why? Leap! Spin, 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 spin! Woo! Gold. Gold is like a A rank equivalent in this game.
Yep.
But I got a no item award.
Angel attack.
I can't remember if I actually do this. You can, like, cancel and all your remaining bullets get converted into halos. Though, if you know how to actually play the game and can get a lot of points, you can get more Halos by doing that. Halos. This game is brought to you by Halos Oranges. It's an actual brand of oranges. I'm not making that up.
So, how much left is there in the video?
Honestly, we could just be like, bye, and whatever. I think we were just... Okay, yeah.
Bye.
Bye.